because she doesn't want to be filmed.
She
I'm
don't
not
want to be
allowed,
filmed, you can't film her now.
and that's against the law.
Yes, it is.
It really. What law is that?
It's on the books.
It's on what book?
Can you explain why you're filming out front of our business, please? Don't tell me to shush. How about you explain yourself?
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel, where we talk about how people's freedom fits in with what society thinks is okay. Today, we got a cool story about a day where just recording videos outside turned into a big talk about rights duties and the line between what people want to see and what's private. Our story is about two determined folks with cameras who really believe they have the right to record, especially because of the First Amendment. They get into a tough situation with security and the police, all because they say they're recording in a public place. This situation makes us think about our ideas on rights and freedom, and it also makes us consider what it means for everyone when we record things in public. Come along with us as we dive into this tricky situation, where every argument and counter-argument gives us the bigger picture of how we all want both freedom and security at the same time.
I don't speak sign language. Can you guys explain to me what you're doing? Can you explain why you're filming out front of our business, please? Don't tell me to shush. How about you explain yourself? Explain to me what you're doing, please. Do you speak English? No, I'm not gonna shush. You guys are in front of our business. What are you guys doing here? All right, I'll call the police. How are we doing? No, don't shush me. What are we doing here? What is all this? Can you talk? Can you talk and not shush? No shushy. Is this like a YouTube thing you guys are doing or something? I'm not going to be shushed. This is a place of business. You guys are blocking our entrance. We have semis that come through here. Is there something I can help you out with? You guys with the company? If you guys really just want to film me that bad, then I guess that's what we're going to do until you explain yourself. Are you guys with somebody? Do you have... Shushing me is not going to get you fucking shit. You guys need to explain yourself to me, please. Alright. Calling the police, just so you're aware. Yeah, I'm outside of our place of business, and we have somebody filming us and recording, and they're not explaining themselves at all. There's two gentlemen here with cameras, and when I ask them what they're doing, they tell me to shush, and they're not explaining themselves. They're not in uniform, they're in street clothes, they're smoking cigarettes, and they're not responding to anything. And they're laughing while they film this. So it's a place of business, though. Okay, thank you. Yeah. These guys are filming our front of our building, and they're filming everyone going in and out. And when I went to ask them what they were doing, they wouldn't reply. And I noticed they have guns. So they're strapped, and when I asked them what they're doing, they just went shh. And they're making a lot of hand gestures toward me, but I don't know what they're doing in front of our business. Right here. Right here. All right.
So what's going on, guys?
That's Christian.
What's up?
have a taser, you can't be a felon, so I need to see some ID. Hello? To have a taser on your person, you can't be a felon, so I need to see some ID. Do you hear me, sir? You focus here, I'm coming here.
Yeah. You have your ID on you? You have your ID on you?
I don't need to show you my ID.
What's that? If you have a
I
taser on you, you gotta
I
show
haven't
ID.
broken the law.
I can walk with you just like you're walking.
Back up.
I can walk with you just like you're walking.
This guy.
Not if they don't. Am I acting like a felon?
And he's a sergeant? Wow.
How have you been mistreated? Asking for your identity, are you mistreated? To have an exposed weapon, there are criteria. Have you been searched? Have you been searched? Have you been searched? Have you been searched? Have you been searched?
He's a sergeant? The disgrace.
Just stay here with you guys. You can see it. You can see it. Right there. Yep.
Got a hallway right here.
You're a nice person. Do you understand that having a weapon on you, there are limitations to somebody being able to carry a weapon?
was a felon, then I probably wouldn't be
Do you understand? Do you understand that law?
I don't give a shit.
Do you understand that law?
What you have to say about
Hey,
anything.
you're out here doing your audits, that's fine.
Yeah, well,
But you
we
also
do that.
have to be within the law.
Oh, good.
Just like me.
Until I
so
break
do
the
you.
law, then you have the right to search me and
Okay.
find out what my ID is.
Well, this is their property. If
No,
they
it's
don't want
not.
you on
This
it.
is a public sidewalk. This is a
This
public
is not-
easement.
This is
a
not a public easement.
Don't be stupid. This is a public easement. You don't
This
know where
is not.
property
You were
lines
standing
begin?
on the grass, were
You
you
don't
not?
know where property
Were
lines
you
begin
standing
or
on the
what?
grass?
That's still public
You're standing
easement.
on the grass.
That's still public
This
easement.
is a public easement. Shut
No, it
up.
isn't.
Man, you're such an uneducated sergeant, man. What's wrong with you? This is the way you treat the people just to try to get
How
an
have you
ID?
been mistreated?
Get the hell out of here, man.
Explain to me your
You're a
mistreatment.
disgrace.
Can
You're
you
a
explain to
disgrace.
me
You're
your
trying to make
mistreatment?
up all this shit
Nobody
just to
made
get
up
my ID.
anything.
Oh, no, you're trespassing. Shut
Nobody
the hell
made
up.
anything.
Would you discover
What did the RP say?
Tell the sergeant so he
good.
can arrest us. Yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Have a good day. Big rocks, bitch. You're a disgrace, man.
Told you
There's
you weren't
no
gonna
need.
ideas.
There's
You're a
no
disgrace.
need.
Kick the fuck on,
There's
man.
no need.
Get out of here.
Okay.
There
Kick
is a
rocks.
need because you're a disgrace. Look at you trying to fucking come up here, bark your orders, get my ID. Now when you fail, you want to go ahead and try to see what crimes you can get us for. You're a disgrace.
There's a walk of shame right here. A walk of shame.
McDonald's. You know the junkyard fire.
The First Amendment in the U.S. Constitution guarantees important freedoms like religion, expression, assembly, and the right to petition. It also includes the right to record things that are important to the public, a way of expressing and gathering information. Recording the police in public isn't just a right. It's a necessary tool in a democratic society that values being open and accountable. But having this right comes with some risks. The video of the auditor and the police officers shows that it can lead to conflicts. The auditor wanted to test how far they could use their First Amendment rights, but the police often see these actions as challenging or getting in the way. A big question is, do police officers really know about people's rights to record in public? The video suggests that some officers might not understand or accept these rights. This lack of understanding can lead to conflicts, like the one in the video, where the auditor questions the officers about the laws on public recording and trespassing. Citizen audits, like the one in the video, are crucial for asking for more transparency and accountability in law enforcement. By recording interactions with police and asking about their understanding of public recording laws, citizens can point out areas where police training and public education might be lacking. These audits also act like citizen journalism, bringing up issues that might not be noticed otherwise. In a time where social media makes voices louder, these initiatives can lead to important changes in society and policies. During these confrontations, the limits of free speech and the patience of everyone involved are tested. While it's important to use and protect our First Amendment rights, it's also crucial to understand the tough position police officers are often in. The key is finding a balance where citizens can use their rights without getting in the way of police work. The video isn't just about a conflict. It shows an ongoing conversation about civil rights in public spaces. It points out the need for better education and training for police about First Amendment rights and for citizens to understand the challenges faced by police officers. In the end, the goal should be to create an environment where using our rights doesn't lead to conflicts, but instead helps everyone understand and respect the law and civil rights. As digital platforms keep changing, they'll play a big role in this conversation, being both a tool for activism and a way to understand each other. If you like this video and believe in defending civil rights, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with your friends and family. Your support can really make a difference in spreading awareness.
Is it against the law to
Not what?
He's not supposed to be taking
hold
video
on?
of this building.
You know what? The
We've
police
asked
are here.
him.
They'll educate you.
He didn't ask
Yeah,
him.
this is their boss. Here, you want to talk to their boss? No. Okay, that's Miss Lori.
An officer actually just walked in. too.
What's the issue?
I have no idea. I just came in to do
Nobody
some
calls
business,
officers.
and they're
That's
getting
right, that's what he just happened to walk
crazy on me.
I don't know why he's here, actually. He didn't say, he just wanted.
I did
Okay.
actually. I did
That's
say.
not-
I did say what I was doing.
You're probably they're not going to do business with you while you're recording.
Nope.
They're not going to
She's
do it.
calling our operations manager right now, so.
Really?
How can
So-
I help you, sir?
So I can't handle the
Please
business.
Take my face off the camera.
Are you not a public employee?
A
You're not.
public
You're,
employee she might be, but
Right.
you could still be.
You are a
interfering
public
with her
official.
If she does not want to be on your camera, you cannot film her if she says don't film her.
Really? Who are you?
Coming into a state
My name's
facility
Officer
without
Morgan.
permission.
And your badge number?
027.
And you're telling me that because she doesn't want to be filmed,
She
I'm
don't
not
wanna be
allowed.
filmed, you can't film her now.
And that's against the law.
Yes, it is.
It really. What law is that?
It's on the books.
It's on what book?
You're invading her privacy.
Really?
Yeah.
In a public area.
This is a state
That's
building.
not a
It's
public
against the-
area. That's
And this
restricted area.
most certainly is a public area.
This is. That's not. You can't just arbitrarily walk back behind the counter because you feel that it's a public area.
Who walked behind the counter?
No one.
Okay, so what am I doing wrong again?
You're filming them and they don't want to be filmed.
Tough
Do you have
noogies.
business?
So, I do have business, but they won't take care of it.
Because
So
you're filming.
why are you being like this? You are an officer of the law, correct?
That's correct.
Come in here and
So you swore an oath
Absolutely.
to uphold the Constitution,
That's
correct?
correct.
So why aren't you doing it?
I am doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, so what exactly? Explain to me what you're doing
I'm
then.
not explaining anything to you.
You don't have to explain
I
anything
don't
to
have
me.
to explain anything to you.
You know what the First Amendment is,
Absolutely.
and you
Are you doing this as a part of your job?
do you-
Or are you just doing it for shits and giggles?
I'm recording my I was going to record my transaction, but these ladies are being
Can
ignorant.
very much refuse to do business with you.
Really, they
Yes,
can
sir,
refuse business.
State
Absolutely.
building, you have
Really.
to have permission
So
from-
you're gonna tell
Turn the camera around and get it out my face.
so you're gonna tell him that. So you want me to leave? Is that what
Yes, until you turn that
you
camera
want?
off.
So
yes.
what am I trespassing now? Is that what I'm doing now? Since they want me to leave, am I trespassing now?
That's up to them.
Sir, we
Really?
don't want to do business with him. He's putting camera up there, so we're not on.
So then what's going to happen? Because I'm not leaving until I get my business taken care of.
Well, you haven't even stated your business, sir.
Exactly.
I have stated my business.
What is your business?
I told you I'm an independent journalist working on a story.
You didn't say, you just said independent journalist, and I asked you. what.
Okay, well I'm working
I
on.
told you had to have permission to the state to come in
Yeah,
and
well
film.
I don't have to have permission.
Manager.
Don't have to have permission.
Yes, you do.
And I would like to take care of my other business that I came in to do.
Not as long as you have that camera on.
Okay, well, why would you send me a letter? Why would admissions send me a letter 2 weeks after I got my car emissioned,
I'm not
saying
answering that
saying
question
saying that my registration's going to be canceled. Why would you do that when I have a passing piece of paper in my glove box? Why would y'all do that?
I don't have to answer no questions
You
as
don't
long as I
you don't
can.
want to help me with my problem?
Not as long as that camera's
So you'd
on.
rather my registration get canceled than help me, huh?
As long as that camera's on, I'm not answering no questions and I'm not helping you, whether I get fired or not. I
Whether
don't
you
care.
get so you don't care about your job. That's
I do
great.
care about my job.
That's beautiful. You want to educate these women on the First Amendment? Since you know, well, why don't you educate me then, since you know everything, Officer
You're the one
Morgan?
standing here recording. You educate yourself.
I've already educated myself. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I'm
You
here.
have no business with me, so I have no business with you.
I don't have any business with you.
Nope.
You're an officer of the law. You're a peacekeeper,
correct.
correct?
Right.
You're a peacekeeper,
Right.
correct?
Right.
So maybe you should keep the peace.
They're doing well.
You know, are you a sergeant or a corporal?
Corporal.
You're a corporal, and you don't know about the First Amendment.
I didn't say that.
Well, clearly you don't, because you're not taking care of the situation. You're not de-escalating any of this.
Facility. I'm the local town police. I
You're
have
local
no
town police.
jurisdiction here, unless
You
they
have
ask me
no
to come handle it.
jurisdiction in this town, is what you're saying.
You're not in
Officer
town.
Morgan, go ahead, call the state police. They'll educate you. They'll educate you. See, I can't record, but she can. And do you realize you're breaking your policy and procedures right now as a government employee
Hey,
by filming and recording on your personal private phone? Where are you going, Officer Morgan?
it's a town cop. It's not even state police. It's a town cop. He's telling him he's out of jurisdiction.
He doesn't have jurisdiction here. He's calling his supervisor, I think. Are you calling your supervisor, Corporal?
I'm Trooper Steinman's ID number 7290, being all believers reported, okay?
How you doing, Trooper?
The reason we're out here is everybody's calling in regards to you coming and filming.
That is correct.
You are expressing your constitutional correct rights, you understand?
That is correct.
So we are just educating the public to make sure that they are accurate to what you can
I'm
do.
hoping so.
Okay?
The situation we're talking about is all about the right to take pictures and record videos in public places. This right is protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. The person claimed this right, and the response from the police department gives us a lot to think about within the legal and constitutional rules. Taking pictures and recording videos in public is a big part of expressing ourselves, and the law says it's okay, especially when it comes to filming public places and officials from places anyone can go. But this right has some limits, like when and where it can be done. The main question here is figuring out if what the person did was within these allowed limits, and if the responses from the officers were okay, considering concerns about security or privacy. The discussions about trespassing and operational obstruction bring up the tension between people having access to public places and the need for services like the fire department to work without any problems. Trespassing laws usually mean going onto or staying on property without permission, and public spaces usually don't count unless there's a lawful restriction. Court decisions, Blake versus Cuniff, make it clear that people have a well-established right to film public officials in public places. But these rights need to be balanced with the government's interests, like keeping things secure and private, especially in sensitive situations. The challenge is figuring out if the government's response was just right, serving an important government interest without hurting constitutional rights too much. This situation shows how important it is to understand the difference between public and private spaces, where the rights to watch, record, and share information can be different. While public places are usually open for observation and documentation, the details of what's public and private can be tricky, especially when access might be restricted for safety or operational reasons. The interaction also reminds us how crucial good communication and conflict resolution strategies are. The person sticking to their rights, along with the concerns from the officers, shows a bigger challenge in society, finding the right balance between being watchful and keeping our freedom. If you like this video and believe in defending civil rights, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with your friends and family. Your support can really make a difference in spreading awareness.